Module 1, Lesson 3 shows what we can do with multiplying and dividing whole numbers. I think one of the big ideas in Module 1, Lesson 3 is being able to find the area of a polygon or an area of a object. Well, remember how to find the perimeter? The perimeter is just adding all the sides together. Find the area. The area is to find the amount of surface space on a two-dimensional object. And in this case, we're finding the area of a rectangle. To find the area of the rectangle, all we simply have to do is to find the amount of space on the inside is to multiply the length times the width. So in this example, we'll take 5 times 10. 5 times 10 is 50. But I want to look a little bit deeper than that. What that tells us is on the inside of this object, the surface space can be measured in how many square units there are. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like we expected, there's 10. And then if we keep going, 11, 12, I'll spare you, but you can imagine that would be 20, 30, 40, all the way up to there are 50 squares inside of this object. There's 50 square units. So that's how we measure area in square units. It could be labeled one of two ways. Since this is in feet, we could say it is in feet squared, or sometimes it's written as 50 square feet. Literally, how many squares are inside the object. Let me emphasize that a little bit more with the red ink. How many little squares are inside this rectangle? Well, there's 50 of them. I don't think it was very efficient to count them all. The more efficient way was to use the formula, length times the width. So that's how we'd calculate the area. One more topic on Module 1, Lesson 3 that I want to be sure that you get is how to find the average. Now, I have a friend who has 5 children. He has a 9-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, and he has a set of twins, and those twins are 2 years old. I want to know what the average age of his children are. And now, an average is a number that summarizes a set of numbers or multiple numbers with one number. Like if I asked you, tell me something about yourself in one word. That one word would be the average of who you are. If I ask these 5 numbers, give me a number that describes you 5 numbers, 9, 4, 3, 2, and 2, that would be their average. And here's how you find the average. Is you add the 5, in this case there's 5, you add the set of numbers together. In this case there are 5 numbers to add together. If there was more, I would add them all. In this case there's 5. And then, I'm finding the average. And then after we add the 5, we're going to divide by the number of numbers that I added together. In this case, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was 5 numbers in our sets. That's why we are dividing by 5. So let's see if we can add these up. 9 and 4 is 13. 3 more is 16. 8, there's 20. Divided by 5. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So my friend has 5 children, and their average age is 4 years old. Now we know that some children are above the average, some children are below the average, and there's even a child that's right at the average. But the average age of these 5 children is 4 years old. Alright, good luck on Module 1, Lesson 3.